Ang tanong, may babalik kaya ni Magic Johnson sa pagiging perennial title contenders ang Lakers? At paano ito magagawa? Makakausap natin ngayon ang basketball analyst si Martin Antonio para sa kanyang haka-haka. Marts, welcome back to The Score.
Thank you, T.
First of all, okay, na-shock ka ba na, drastic moves by Lakers top management? Jeannie Buss herself fired her brother. Awkward.
Oh, very awkward.
Mitch Kupchak, who's done wonders in the past for the Lakers, and bringing in Magic Johnson.
Well, Mitch Kupchak stumbled into contenders. They had Shaquille O'Neal. They made the Pau Gasol trade. They were just low-balling and cherry-picking, kumbaga, yung mga low-hanging fruits. But it was time for the Lakers to really put a stamp on it. Nakita natin na on a consultancy lang dapat si Magic Johnson.
Oo nga, yun yung unang
pero
usap-usapan
I think after the DeMarcus Cousins trade went down, and they saw what the Pelicans gave the Sacramento Kings, they had a chance if they packaged something like Jordan Clarkson and a few draft picks. Who knows? It's a top 5, top 10 big man sa NBA ngayon na pwedeng mapunta sa LA Lakers. So it fell off, and siguro isa yun sa mga naging signs and opportunities for Magic Johnson to really step in and get into the management role.
Right.
Well,
role. So apparently, basketball head of basketball operations, it's a big role. It seems like he's calling all the shots right now.
Right now.
Sa nangyayari. So first off, your thoughts sa pag-trade niya kay Lou Williams, your leading scorer. Anong ibig sabihin nito? In replacement for just Corey Brewer and a future pick?
Oh, they did a lot of bad signings. Not bad, but they duplicated a lot of their moves from the draft and signing free agents. Number one, it was drafting D'Angelo Russell. And then they signed Lou Williams. So it takes a lot of playing time from D'Angelo.
And you want him to mature.
You want him to mature. And Jordan Clarkson is also there, who is their two guard. They want that backcourt combination to be better. So you need to give away one of your veterans, who is your leading scorer and the leading candidate for Sixth Man of the Year. Lou Alding and Timofey Mozgov. You have Larry Nance Jr. and Brandon Ingram waiting on the wing. So it just duplicates a lot of things na ngayon hinuhukay ni Magic Johnson para mas mabigyan ng pagkakataon itong youngsters and to get that top 3 protected pick. And kuro-kuro, Lonzo Ball, a local kid from Chino Hills who's playing in UCLA, ang gusto nilang makuha to further strengthen the local support.
Well, we'll see. But yun na nga, tama ka na, ang weird ng, parang ang strange ang identity crisis nila for a while. Are you gonna build the young guys, that core of Russell, Clarkson, Randall, and Ingram, but yet they're leaning so heavily on Lou Williams and Nick Young to pull up the scoring.
Yeah, and it's something that needs to be said. That would they fight for the lower echelons of the West, or would they rebuild and get to a better contender towards 3 or 5 years down the road?
And then there's also word that he's shopping around Nick Young.
Oh yeah,
and even parang I read, even just looking for any second-round pick in return. Parang ganun ang makachip ang kahalaga ni Nick Young.
Right now, draft picks are at a premium.
Kasi deep yung draft.
Yes, very deep. Not only this year and the following year. Parehas na deep drafts yan. And they need a starting point guard and top-heavy. I think 2 of the top 3 picks, Markelle Fultz, Lonzo Ball, as I said, and and the point guard from NC State. Those are the top 3 picks, and they need a lead guard. D'Angelo Russell is not a lead guard. He is a combo guard, more of a scorer. And Jordan Clarkson fits well as a 6th man. That's how the roster is built right now. And Brandon Ingram needs a lot more touches. So that's what they're looking for. And
someone who can really facilitate.
Facilitator. And moving forward, it's what Magic wants.
Ito lang nga, I don't know if you caught this. Diba during the Rising Stars game, it's an all-star game. So throughout the game, may interviews yung courtside. If I'm not mistaken, the courtside reporter, I think, was asking Brandon Ingram, were you planning? CJ McCollum. Did you plan something with D'Angelo Russell about how to play today?
Narinig ko yung sinabi mo.
He doesn't like to pass the ball.
Narinig ko yung sinabi mo, laglagan na ba to? Tawa kayo na tawa ni Boom.
And he was so honest.
And he was so honest. But
D'Angelo doesn't pass the ball too much.
That's the truest sense of the word. Lefty, reminiscent of Nick Van Exel during the early years of the Lakers.
Magaling scoring, pero
he is not something that would be a pure point guard, as you said. Ito ang backcourt nila is reminiscent of Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel before. Diba? Parehas yung dynamic.
And that didn't go too far.
That didn't go too far because they didn't have Shaq. They had Shaq for a year and young Kobe Bryant.
Right.
With the moves that they're doing right now, it's geared towards the future. And ang trato ni Dr. Jerry Bus kay Magic Johnson is parang anak.
Anak, di ba?
So it's inside. It's inside the organization.
So you think for Magic, this is more than just a job? This
It's
is
more
like
than just a
helping
job.
the family out.
He is part owner of the Dodgers, which is worth the second most pinakamahal sa baseball.
Sports franchise.
$3 billion. Worth $2.5 billion. And then right now, the Lakers is number 2 in the market at $3 billion, only behind the New York Knicks. Profitable, maraming fans, they could easily recruit, and that's the problem. Why didn't the Jim Buss and Mitch Kupchak attract the top, higher echelon free agents?
Considering LA is LA.
LA is LA.
And you've got the young core ready to build around.
And you have 16 banners upstairs that would solidify that they're all about winning.
So was it okay? Now here's an interesting part of the puzzle. Luke Walton, how does he fit in this whole thing? Luke was a hire of Mitch and Jim Buss, but he's still one of the best available young coaches out there. So how do you see Magic comfortable with Luke staying on board?
He's very comfortable with that.
Okay.
Luke Walton won championships as a player with the Lakers. He has purple and regal and gold inside his
blood.
Yeah. He is a winner.
Okay.
He won as an assistant coach with the Golden State Warriors. He has that pedigree. Learned from Lute Olson and all those guys in college. So right now, that's integrating all the things that he learned and developing the younger guys. It's geared towards the future.
Well, maliwanag ba na tanking ng mode nila Magic yun? Kasi tinapo mo yung dalawang, you want to throw away your top 2 scorers. Lou Williams is gone. Nick Young is another scorer who he just wants to shop around. So is it on a tanking mode from a GM standpoint right now?
It's important for them to get the top 3 protected pick this year.
Talaga,
That's the number one priority right now. Again, to get more talent, and they have, as they are dumping salary, they are dumping contracts, absorbing short-term contracts. They would have an opportunity to sign future guys, to name a few that are heavily
Nasimot
from the
na madali yung pinakawalan kay Kobe last year. Parang hindi pa nila naubos, diba?
I think it's fair. Yun na nga yung kailangan nila. But once the salaries are off, and next year, again, magi-inflate na naman. Incremental increase on the salary cap. We have the local kids, to name a few. We saw the Fresno State product kanina, Paul George, nasabi mo nga. Nag-usap yung dalawa sa basketball trinity natin. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Michael Jordan din eh. Yan ang basketball
kwento na ng lolo ko yan. I've heard of those guys.
Justin Bieber na inabutan mo. But again, Paul George is a local kid. Ang kuro-kuro is gusto niyang pumirma sa Lakers on 2018. Russell Westbrook din. Once he played for UCLA, local kid din yan.
There was also talk of Anthony Davis, but looks like he's happy now.
With big brother, DeMarcus Cousins.
So it makes it all the more fun. Okay, we will see kung magkakatotoo yung mga kaka ni Martin. And we'll see how far the Lakers can go and if Magic can bring back that magic to La La Land. March, maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Soon. Yung lola mo, tuwan-tuwa. Nagtatawanan na naman tayo.
Kobe Bryant fan.
Yon, hi,
big
Lola.
Kobe Bryant fan.
Hi guys, keep watching The Score for the latest sports updates and don't forget to subscribe to the ABS-CBN Sports in Action YouTube channel.